overnight though. Lows area-wide in the 50s to around 60 degrees, the coolest night into morning of the next 7 days. Here's your hour-by-hour forecast. Can't rule out a spotty shower during the day. High temperature up to 81 degrees. Now let's talk about more rain chances. Tomorrow, maybe a spotty shower with that weak disturbance. Then because of all the humidity, Thursday and Friday, maybe some patchy morning drizzle before we see sunshine develop. Then late Saturday and late Sunday, big question mark for the weekend. Computer models don't agree, but that could be our next possibility for storms. And if they form, they could be strong, but the big question is, will they form at all? So that's why I'm only at a 20% chance. For tomorrow, maybe a few stray showers, especially between midday and afternoon. Most areas stay dry, all the way up to 81 degrees. Thursday, starting out very muggy and warming up even more. There you go, 86 degrees, your afternoon high temperature. When do we hit 90? We'll be close this weekend with those isolated storms. I think by Tuesday, we could be right up there, well above average. We'll be right back. After a couple of unseasonably cool days, complete with much needed rain, now we're looking at a warming trend and, oh yes, turning more humid as well. Outside right now, not humid at all. Dew points in the 50s, feeling great, clear skies. You guys are doing well. Sorry, I had a restart issue earlier. I realized that my computer was not plugged in and it was super low on battery power, and you know what happens when you don't have it plugged in? It goes away. So anyway, I had to start this back up. It's time for a little chat, and we've got the Skippy cam right here so you can watch him. He's actually turned the wrong way, so you can't actually see his sweet little face while he's sleeping, but trust me, he's sleeping and enjoying things. All right, so it's what, 12:46, so we'll try and make this somewhat quick, but I appreciate you all joining in late night on a Tuesday night. And since we're here so late, I thought I would let you know the latest Storm Prediction Center outlooks have come in, and as we look ahead, there's going to be potential, or at least possibility, of seeing some severe thunderstorms to our north and west, mainly through the Texas Panhandle and into western sections of Oklahoma and Kansas through the next couple of days. But then Friday's kind of intriguing. Friday, there is a somewhat better chance that we could see a few showers and storms, and some of them could be strong to severe to our north. I will tell you right now, I don't really anticipate much coming of it in central Texas. However, we will have to keep an eye on potential for storms this upcoming weekend. All right, so there's your little teaser. Now let's take a look at the weather graphics. Let me just toggle the right things so that we can go to the weather computer straight away. So remove this. And voila, there is your 7-day forecast. Bob, what's going on? You are awake for a change. How's it going? Hope you're doing well tonight, as I'm doing my usual thing. Sluggish as ever, late as ever. I'm just a night owl. Can't help it. All right, so I have a feeling everyone else who jumped on the chat earlier was like, yeah, I give up. That's okay. I appreciate anyone who is here this late anyway. So high temperature made it up to 77 degrees on Tuesday, and as we look ahead to Wednesday, I think we'll be a little bit warmer, so I'm forecasting high temperature right around 81. And if you like low humidity, your time is limited, because Air You Can Wear starts up on Thursday, and we're going to see lows in the mid-60s to low 70s all the way through next week. And at one point, I thought that we might get a cold front in here sometime this weekend, but it now looks like that front's going to be hung up in North Texas and not get here anytime soon. There's a possibility that a front may try to roll in 1 week from Wednesday, so that would be right in here, Wednesday the 4th. However, some computer models don't even bring it in by then, so we shall see. Big question also, as Bob would allude to, is what's going to happen this weekend? Okay, you'll notice I've only got 20% rain chances Saturday and Sunday. In both cases, big question marks. So here's the deal. Floor, what's going on? Howdy to you as well. So here's the deal with the weekend. One set of computer models says all the storms stay to our north. Another set of computer models suggests storms actually do manage to make it into our area, and along the way we could see heavy rain and maybe even strong to severe thunderstorms. So again, questions, questions, questions. Margaret Riley, hello. Thank you for checking in tonight. All right, so when we take a look at the rainfall, it's nice to see these numbers. We have a surplus out at the airport, and we're only down by 1/3 of an inch at Camp Mabry, courtesy of our abundant Monday rainfall. We tacked on another 6/100ths of an inch officially at Camp Mabry as we worked our way on into the day on Tuesday. Let me add the cloud cover to this so we can see if any of those clouds are starting to redevelop. And it looks like we're pretty clear for now. The nearest clouds are still well down to the south, so enjoying it. 65 in Austin as we speak at 12:50 in the a.m. Lay of the land, temperatures not too shabby across the entire Lone Star State, from 59 in Amarillo to 72 degrees in Brownsville. And why not? Let's check in across the country. It's freezing in Bismarck. It's 33 in Minnie, and those appear to be the coldest spots. Even Chicago, cold. 37 degrees as we speak. So high pressure is currently in control to our north and east, and so that's what basically was supplying our lovely weather for today. And high pressure actually won out and cleared our cloud cover pretty quickly. So this high right over here for now, and the winds around it are like so. So we're going to start to see an easterly wind by morning, and then a southeasterly wind as this high pressure pushes a little farther toward the east. Southeasterly wind is in turn going to pump in our heat and our humidity. Laura says, we'll take the rain, not the storms. I hear you on that one. So it was a lovely day, wasn't it? Clouds and some showers in the morning, and then a beautiful afternoon, 77 at Camp Mabry, 76 meanwhile out at the airport. Cooler than the average high of 82 degrees. Those of you who are allergy sufferers, though, gotta admit, you gotta trade one thing for the other. So the oat count did go down, although still high, but look at what the mold count did. Mold count went up to 22,000. And all those mold spores are courtesy of the rain that we had. Now, as we look ahead to Wednesday for fire danger, we're actually in pretty good shape. Low fire danger through the Austin area and moderate toward the north and west, and that's all courtesy of the rainfall that we had. As far as temperatures are concerned and humidity, both of those will be on the rise. And of course, you got to have moisture and humidity to set the stage for potential storms yet again. Outside right now, downtown Austin, pretty quiet, 65 degrees after a lovely day. And I do think we'll probably make it into the upper 50s for lows by morning. But then we see that warming trend, and I think we'll be tiptoeing on the edge by Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, close to 90 degrees. And because of the amount of humidity, it may actually feel like low 90s as we work our way into the upcoming weekend. All right, so I'm going to widen out the view. The cold front that pushed through yesterday and brought us all that rain is now draped across South Texas, basically right around Brownsville and Padre. And one thing I'm kind of watching, it's not much. There's a little bit of upper level energy out here that's going to try to meander in. So it's not much, but a 10% chance of a shower possibly as we head through your day on Wednesday. In terms of the dew points right now, we're not too bad, 57 degree dew point. Anytime dew points are in the 50s, I think that's right on the edge of refreshing to pleasant. But what will happen is, as mentioned earlier, this area of high pressure pushes east. We get our wind in out of the Gulf, and that's going to pump in more humidity. So by the time we reach Wednesday night, we're muggy, and we'll be right on the edge of muggy to miserable as we work our way through the rest of the week. So if you like it light, pleasant and not too sticky, Wednesday morning to midday especially will be your time to go and enjoy before things change. Margaret says, glad to have less of a fire danger threat. I know, I'm so glad as well. So by morning, upper 50s for your lows. Clouds should be on the increase, and there could, as mentioned, be a stray shower here or there. But most of the day looks like it'll be pretty dry. So I've only got a 10% rain chance as we see high temperatures up to 81 degrees and winds start to move in out of the southeast, which will mean progressively more humid conditions. As far as the rainfall potential for Wednesday, just a spotty shower. As we head toward Thursday and Friday, we may see some patchy morning drizzle just because it's going to be soupy air. And then Saturday and Sunday, both days, a possibility of some isolated late storms. Not a probability yet. Just still kind of playing it by ear, watching, as computer models are not in agreement. Let's see, Bob says you forbid people to use either the M words when it comes to dew point. I love it. That's so funny. Future clouds and radar. In the morning, we'll see patchy cloud cover around. Might there be a spot of a shower here or there? Maybe. Again, it's such a low potential that I'm only at a 10% possibility. But as you can see, this particular computer model does indeed bring, a little spritzer, sprinkle, or a stray shower here or there. There's not much to it. And by afternoon, I think we're going to make our way into the low 80s. So it's going to be a beautiful Wednesday, keeping in mind we're going to see the winds continue to bring in more humid air. Now on Thursday, instead of 50s for lows, we're probably looking at around 66 degrees for your morning low. I do think there's a possibility of a little bit of patchy drizzle to start off the day. And then as the day wears on, we break out into sunshine. It's going to turn breezier as well, with more of a due southerly wind and high temperature all the way up to 86. And that warming trend will continue on as we work our way toward Friday, with patchy clouds yet again increasing and patchy drizzle possible yet again on the morning. So it's going to be kind of a cycle of the same old every single day, at least for the short term. In terms of rainfall, I mentioned just patchy drizzle possibilities. So, we're talking 1/100th of an inch, if that, for what we see short term. But I did mention I'm watching storm chances for the weekend. Now here's what the Weather Prediction Center is showing. It is suggesting that there may be a few pockets of a 1/2 inch to 3/4 of an inch. Honestly, I'm still on the fence as to whether we get much, but our best chances will likely be late Sunday and late Monday if a cold front draped up in North Texas gets close to us. So for example, this is a pretty stark contrast. On one hand, the right-hand side, you have the European computer model. This computer model keeps the cold front to our north, and it also keeps pretty much all of the storms to our north. So we may see a little drizzle here, a stray shower there, but nothing more substantial than that. On the other hand, let's talk about the GFS computer model over here on the left-hand side. GFS computer model generates a band of showers and storms both Saturday night and again Sunday night, starting in the hill country and then pushing off toward the south and east. If the GFS computer model verifies, there could be some locally heavy rainfall, possibly. Clearly, these two are very different solutions. So let's take a closer look at what may happen. Kimberly, hi, thanks for checking in. All right, so what we're doing is this is the upper level weather pattern. What we're looking for is little, we'll call them perturbations or little energy packets or little disturbances in the mid levels of the atmosphere. So as we head toward Thursday, everything's pretty quiet, but we're waiting for that next big weather maker, which you may be able to see right here. There's a little spinny thing. That is what we call vorticity. And vorticity is mid-level spin in the atmosphere. So this is the storm system that will likely on Friday into Saturday be responsible for bringing a severe weather threat from North Texas points off toward, oops, sorry, I didn't mean to put that big low pressure. I meant to put a big arrow. So from North Texas and points off toward the north, there may be enough energy when you combine the moisture that we have at the surface with a dry line off to the west and a cold front and this upper level energy, there may be enough for some decent severe weather threat, mainly from North Texas points to the north. For us, you'll notice this particular computer model doesn't have a lot, but it does have some of that energy, if you will, right over the Austin area. And I'll show you in just a little bit what it translates to in terms of storm chances later on. So as we look ahead, this is Saturday night, and still you can see a little bit of energy, not much. It's not organized like what we see up north into Iowa, but there is something. And sometimes these little perturbations, if you will, can turn into something. Meantime, the next one is moving in to the Rockies on Monday, and you can see with it, there's a little bit more energy stretching from Oklahoma all the way into central Texas as we head through Sunday night into Monday. So that could be the next round of potential storms if they come to fruition. And then we work our way through time and look ahead to what it looks like at the surface. Okay, so I'm going to have to scoot this back so we can take a closer look at the weekend. Okay, so first thing I want to show you is this is Saturday morning. And in general, if you buy into this computer model, we might see a few showers or storms that try ahead of a cold front. The front itself will be well to our north, but there may be an outflow boundary or two that pushes in. Oh, it just hit 1 a.m., so everything shifted by 24 hours, but that's okay. We can still scoot back and show you this. The idea being there could, if this verifies, be some storms that try to fire up late Saturday night ahead of a cold front that doesn't ever get here, but might send an outflow boundary with some storms. Kevin, what's going on? You say you'll be working Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday night. What's rain looking like? This is worst case scenario. Well, or best, depending on how you look at it. We still need rain, but this would be a stormy scenario. Brian, how you doing? Two Brians. You say you only got 0.2 of an inch. Oh yeah, you got left out big time. You are ready for some more rain. So we'll look at this and then I'll show you the drier computer model as well for comparison's sake. So that would be your Saturday rain chance. And then as we look ahead to Sunday, what do you know? We'll be watching yet again, dry line out west and front draped to the north like so, and the possibility of another little bit of storm activity pushing through Sunday night and into Monday morning. So potentially we get some more moisture favoring areas north and west, which might, incidentally enough, help you out in Copper's Cove. So again, I'm not necessarily sold on this, which is why I'm only going with like a 20% chance. And then as we work our way toward Wednesday, which is possibly when a cold front tries to finally get in here, I'll see if it goes all the way out there. So maybe if that front actually does try to get in here, by Wednesday, May 4th, we may see a slightly better rain chance. Okay, so you look at this and you're like, ooh, we might get some pretty decent rain, which I showed you on that panel, the differences in potential of some pretty good solid rain. But wait, let's look at a second opinion. All right, so this is the European computer model. It is far different. So here we are Saturday morning, and here we are Saturday evening. Instead of seeing potential for heavy storms or anything like that, there might be some very spotty showers, and that is it. Like no big storm, no big bullseye over our area, none of that. And that's pretty much it. And then we look ahead to Sunday. And Sunday, there will be some storms that might originate near the Red River. And watch what happens as we head through Sunday night into Monday morning. Those storms don't move in. Instead, they stay up to our north while we get in on some drizzle and some spotty light rain showers. And that's it. Let's keep on going. Okay, Monday morning, those storms look like they're, well, still up in North Texas. Still not here. Keep on, the idea being that, and these 7 days going to be off by a day just because it's after 1 a.m. I'll keep going through though. This is looking through Monday evening and then on into Tuesday. And basically anytime you see the huge expanses of green, that's just drizzle. So then we're looking at Wednesday, which is when the other computer model finally brings in a cold front. And hold on, I got to get back to Wednesday the 4th. So by Wednesday night, this computer model still has the front to our north. So it's still not in here. And then as we head toward Thursday, it may finally try. But even still, this is showing that our winds would continue to be out of the southeast. So if you go with the European computer model, which is what this one is, we may be sitting here and waiting for that cold front that never comes. So yeah, still a lot of discrepancies, which is why I'm still on the fence. So don't be shocked if we do see storms that develop Saturday night and Sunday night, bringing healthy rainfall totals and maybe even strong to severe weather. On the other hand, don't be surprised if we get none of it and all the best energy and juice and all of that for storms happens to our north, closer to where the front is. So there you have it. Bob says he threw the euro in the trash earlier today. Too much doubt in your mind. See, and I'm right now on the fence with whether we get the front close enough on either Saturday or Sunday to send outflow closer to us to possibly get something in here. So the moral of my story is stay tuned. It's only Tuesday night / early Wednesday morning. We got several days to watch this thing. And it might end up being a situation like what we had this past weekend where there was potential and we didn't really see anything. You know, there have been a couple of weekends where, you know, it's kind of an if storms fire, then they get really bad. But if storms don't fire, then we don't have any issues. So I wouldn't be surprised if we're in one of those situations yet again. So anyway, I'm going to call it a night, but thank you guys for checking in. Sorry about the first try not working properly. Every now and again, I need a little reminder to not forget to plug my computer in. In the meantime, this little guy is just hanging out here, doing his thing. I love having the Skippy cam. I think it offers a little extra element so that anytime you guys say, "Where are the boys?" you'll be able to see them. Flora says good night. Likewise to you. MS 150. Okay, so that bike ride is notorious for bad weather, unfortunately. How many times have they had to cancel the finish in Fayette County? Or is it, I'm trying to remember, does it go LaGrange to Austin or Austin LaGrange? I forget. Either way, I hope that the event goes off without a hitch. And we will, of course, keep you updated on all of the weather stuff. Bob says fail-safe Friday through Monday could have interesting results in several areas. This is so true. Yes, he is a living, breathing, sleeping dog. And it's not even like a snapshot. This is like live and in person. See, this is my hand. And there's Skippy. He's such a good boy. His head today is over on this side. Yesterday his head was facing that way, so you could actually see him while he was sleeping. He's very peaceful though. Colby, hello to you. Thanks for checking in. I'm just about to wrap it up. Oh, hi Skipper. Did I wake you up? I did, didn't I? He's like, I'm just repositioning. He's good. He's got his pillow. There you go. Aw, now you can see him sleeping. He's such a good boy. All right, with that, we will call it a night. Thank you, as always, for checking in. You can always go to cbsaustin.com for the latest info on your forecast. 62 degrees. Looking for a high of 81 for Wednesday. Avery Tomasco has your latest forecast bright and early in the morning, even before sunrise, starting at 4:30 a.m. All right, take care. You guys have a great night.